All right, race fans, welcome back to another episode of the Four Wide Breakdown Podcast. Today, we're going to be talking a little bit about Kyle Busch, the Coca-Cola 600, and if you're wondering why there's a change of scenery, Mother Nature struck my household and decided to flood my basement, where we do most of the, well, all of the recording for the podcast. So that is unfortunate, but all the podcast equipment was saved. So
we're still here
with a quick gathering of everything.
Yep, we're still here.
Did you know?
Was that the first thing you grabbed? So like the podcast stuff?
Well, yeah, I was getting, because I had cables on the floor and all that.
Yeah,
I wanted to get all that out of the floor before
That's fair.
That would suck.
Water
to
made
grab
it
that
to it.
electrocute. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that wouldn't be fun for sure. Did you know in North Carolina, before this rain started, we were at a 15-inch deficit on rain average.
Oh yeah,
and
we're
making up about 6 inches in the span of a week.
And it want to be during the Coca-Cola 600.
It would be.
How do you go 4 weeks without anything? And you know what I mean?
Reel it in, baby.
Anyway, why the 600 weekend?
Of course, but thankful for the rain.
Yeah,
we farmers needed it. Sure. Everybody needed it. Grass was dead. Trees were starting to dry up. It was not doing too well. But the first topic we want to get into is the loss of Kyle Busch, a father, a son, a brother, professional athlete.
Hell of a racer.
A hell of a racer.
Absolutely.
This man started in, it was 22 years? 20-something years. I don't remember exactly.
He started in the NASCAR at 18 because they changed the rules because of him.
When he was in the truck series.
Yeah, they changed the rules because of him. He was that good.
His first truck race. Finished ninth place. Yep. I think he was 16.
Yeah. I think so,
and then they bumped the age.
They had to change the rules because of him. Mm-hmm. That's how awesome of a driver he was. Awesome I know the last couple of years, people that are just getting into the sport can't relate, but he was absolutely unbelievable.
The Kyle Busch
could drive the wheels off of a car, dude. Gosh,
the way he can do something with it, the way he can do something with a car, with a truck, didn't matter what he got in.
Yeah,
it didn't matter. He knew how to make that car drive.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely, and he knew what to change on the car. Like he was a car chief and a driver. He knew what he needed to change to be able to drive it better. Like he knew the car in detail. Mm-hmm. And everything with that. And I'd say some drivers don't know how to do that, you know?
Yeah. Speaking of that a little bit, when Dale Jr. was in the Cup Series, a lot of drivers in practice and qualifying would be like, hey, car's doing this, it's this speed at this RPM at this point in the turn. And he could be like, well, maybe it's this, maybe it's that. Not a lot of people know that, but Kyle Busch was the same way. A lot of people come to him and asked him questions. I mean, we heard it on the broadcast Sunday. Daniel SUAREZ, for the longest time, called him I believe he said Wednesday, up until he beat him. Until Daniel SUAREZ beat Kyle Busch. He said, okay, no more phone calls.
Yeah.
He beat him at Atlanta.
Yeah.
That was great.
Yeah.
I mean,
that shows how good of a driver somebody is, and shows how good of a driver he was.
But also he's willing to give advice.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? He wasn't going to sit there, I'm going to hold it back. I don't want nobody else to know. But, he helped. Yeah. Helped all his teammates. He even helped people that wasn't his teammates. Yeah. Well, then he had the truck series helping the young guys come up through the ranks.
There were so many drivers that run with KBM in the truck series. I mean, it was.
Think about Noah Gregson ran through it,
Just like a lot of people, he said the first thing that popped in his mind, whether or not you liked it or not, he could care less. Mm-hmm. He said the first thing that was on his mind, what he was thinking, you knew. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
But I don't want to compare him to Dale Earnhardt, but his word meant a lot, just like Dale Earnhart's word meant a lot. Like whatever he said,
two different areas,
people took that as gold. Like that was the gospel. Whatever he said, to a certain extent.
A lot of the top drivers were like that.
Oh,
it doesn't get talked about a whole lot, but even Junior, I'm I don't know about Kyle Larson.
I saw something with Jimmy Johnson said the same thing. He said he has more championships, but Kyle Busch, he's got a lot of respect for him because he knows what he's talking about. And he's got the same talent as him.
He does, yeah.
You know, a lot of people have respect for him.
He knew how to get anything and win. He knew how to do setups, like you said, with like being a car chief or crew chief. He knew how to set the car up.
Yeah.
And I think, to me, with that knowledge that he had when he did do all the wins he won, he could tell the crew chief exactly what he needed, and that's when it hit the spot.
Yeah. Absolutely.
And
NASCAR as a organization, the fans all together, every driver that's either coming up or did come up, everybody has lost somebody very important. And words cannot describe that.
even the people at home. I mean, the fans. I mean,
don't get me wrong. I didn't root for the guy by any means. I didn't hate him, but I didn't love him. You know what I mean? But I've got so much respect for him because of what he's done. Respect.
Absolutely.
That it's.
I mean, he had over 1,300
ridiculous.
race starts in NASCAR.
Yeah,
That's
insane.
With about almost 48,000 laps led through all series, truck.
That's
impressive. 48,000 laps.
That's
led.
Impressive. That's insane.
It's crazy.
It's like when the news came out, I texted you. You had to pull over. You was like, "Let me pull over." You know, didn't know. It was crazy. It just happened pretty quick. You know,
no joke. My dad called me because my phone started blowing up from y'all, and my dad called me and he said, "Hey, have you heard about Kyle Busch?" I said, "Yeah, man. I hate it. He's going to miss the 600. You know, he hasn't missed a race in."
Yeah.
It's probably been 10, 11 years, 12 years, 10, 11 years, somewhere around there.
Since when he broke his legs.
Yeah, in 15. I think it was 15 when he broke his leg.
Was it that late?
I think so, because that's the same year he won his title.
Well, he won 2 titles.
I know the first year, or the first title. I think it was 15, give or take. Don't quote me on that, but I said that's the first time he's missed a race since, 2015. He goes, "You haven't seen the news." And I was like, "What do you mean?" He goes, "He's passed away." And I didn't believe him at first. I had to look it up. I looked it up, and then I read all y'all's text messages, and I was just dumbfounded. I could not believe it.
Yeah, same.
I could not believe it. It's absolutely insane.
Caleb was texting our group chat, and I was driving. I was maybe a half mile from the house, and I just glanced over at my phone and read the text, the preview or whatever, and it was Kyle Busch has passed away. What?
Yeah,
I didn't have the radio on. It was one of those days you get off work and you don't turn the radio on. And I clicked on XM and they were talking about it. I'm maybe at that point maybe a quarter mile from the house. I stopped in the road.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I don't live on a busy street or nothing, but I was like,
well,
I didn't know what. I was speechless.
Hey, wait a minute! I got to check this. Really, but at first I was, I knew he was hospitalized.
Yeah.
But then I was like, I saw that from the X account, and I was like, wait a minute, let me get on the NASCAR website, So I got on the NASCAR.com website just to feel like I needed a double check because I feel like I needed a double check because that's as quickly as it happened with the hospitalization. Then that, you know what I mean? I'm like, man, that's insane. But I mean, we obviously know what the severe illness was. But
yeah, I watched Brexton the week before racing Legends, and he was supposed to race Legends at Hickory on Thursday, the same day.
He was there Thursday.
I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure he was there Thursday.
They were both supposed to be.
Was Kyle supposed to race on Thursday?
He was supposed to be in the 51. Yeah,
was he?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Brexton was at the track till around 4:00 ish.
Yeah,
they left. And then the PR guys and his crew actually backed up the truck.
Yeah. I know Brexton was there. I didn't know how long, but he was supposed to race Thursday. Kyle's supposed to race Friday. Brexton was supposed to race Tri-County on Saturday. And then Kyle on Sunday. Like, they had a full weekend plan, and it was just like that.
One of the guys I worked with,
man.
He was at the Gavin Adcock concert at the Fillmore in Charlotte on Wednesday night. That was a fundraiser for the Bundle of Joy Fund that they put on. And Samantha was there, and the only thing that she said was, unfortunately, Kyle can't make it tonight, but we're going to have a good time anyways.
Yeah.
And she was up there dancing, and having fun.
Nobody expected that,
No.
It happened.
It goes to show the fragility of life.
Yes.
We take it for granted, but I mean, you think about how quick a month goes, how quick a year goes. And, I mean, it, without trying to get too deep, I mean, it flies.
Yeah,
it does. Well,
it's opened my eyes for sure.
We all of us,
even the drivers.
And I ain't exactly. Exactly.
Well, it was a Jesse Love they were talking to Saturday night post race, or maybe even pre race. He was frustrated because they were there driving, and he was talking about it. It just shows you that racing isn't your whole life.
Mm-hmm.
To not devote so much to your entire life. I mean, I understand that to a point.
At the same time, if I've ever met anybody that's even half as much as a racer, it'd be Kyle Larson, because he goes to every racetrack you could possibly go to and races all the time, which was just what Kyle Busch did. It doesn't matter what day of the week, where it's at, who he's racing against. Dirt, legend cars.
It wasn't
street
too long
stock,
ago.
It does not matter. He is racing it. You know what I mean? So I don't know if there's any place he'd rather be besides a racetrack. You know what I mean? I know he loved his family, and he loved, especially towards the later years, he loved being with Brexton at the racetrack.
And Lennox.
But man, that dude was a racer right there. He would not have it any other way.
But you know, being that way made him have his stats that he's had.
Absolutely.
Look at Larson with the stats he has.
Absolutely.
Anyways, that's a different story, but that's Kyle Busch with the stats he has.
Oh, yeah. You have some people that like racing. They do it on the weekends here and there, but that man right there, he lived for it.
That dude was definitely born to do it.
Oh, yeah.
Him and his brother.
Yep. And I just remember that.
They called him Shrub back in the day.
I just remember that quote forever ago. I was way too young to remember. It was just, you think I'm good, wait till you see my brother. My God, his brother showed everybody.
Do you remember when Kyle Busch, Kurt Busch beat Kyle Busch at Vegas?
Yeah.
You know who had a flight home or who didn't have a flight home?
Oh, yeah.
Kurt Busch. He didn't have a flight home.
He said they didn't talk for a year, close to a year. He said they didn't talk at all.
Yeah, he didn't have a flight home.
Man, if there's anything I can say, it's wild. He's an amazing driver, and there honestly will never be somebody like him again.
And he was a great father to them two kids.
The part that kills me the most is the future that he was
wanting to have. He was building.
He was building
so much for his son, dude.
Yes, I feel bad for the entire family. And I can't relate to a loss like that, but man, I'm telling you, I wish nothing but the best for that whole family. If he continues racing, I think he's got some people that'll look up to him, but it's just not going to be the same.
I think he could have got Lennox in.
Absolutely.
First girl to do a bunch of things. That'd be really cool. Because, as anxious as he was, to get Brex in, I think Lennox was right on the heels wanting to do what Brexton was doing.
Absolutely. I feel for them.
Feel for Samantha
it's only prayers to them.
The kids, yes. But, he's got a lot of stats. Mm-hmm. Almost 48,000 laps led in all three series, 234 wins at all series. He's got 63 wins. What did I say it as? He got 2 championships in 2015 and 2019. Mm-hmm. He's got the Bristol sweep.
Yeah,
twice. Yeah, the only one to do it twice.
Yep,
not once.
The only person to sweep a whole weekend. I'm pretty sure 3 races.
Yes, and not just 2, but 3. At Bristol.
Come on, and dude. He did it not once,
twice at the same track.
Yes, sir.
Get your broom out. Let me sweep.
Yes, sir. That's impressive. I know there was a lot of hype. I think it was last year, maybe the year before, about Kyle Larson doing it in Miami.
He tried,
and he got the trucks and the Cup, but he didn't get the Xfinity. No. And I forget what happened. I think somebody pushed him out the way on a restart or something. I forget what it was, but he got 2 out of 3. And there was a lot of talk about if he could do what Kyle Busch did. And I ain't gonna say it's impossible, but as a whole, you ain't beating Kyle Busch. That man right there was impressive.
He's got 32 wins at different tracks. So.
Yeah, he was insane.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people saw, especially the ones that have been watching since Kyle got his start in the Cup Series or even working his way up, he quickly made everyone believe the villain. He was the villain. And in NASCAR, there's always got to be somebody you hate. Somebody you don't want to win or you hate to see win. Mm-hmm. Now, I can name like 3 off the top of my head.
I was about to, but I did
not. We can name
I was about to, but I did not.
A lot of people don't like Denny. A lot of people don't like Bubba. And a lot of people don't like Logano.
Especially what I heard at Coco 600.
Oh, excuse me.
But when he had kids, when he...
that man changed.
Absolutely.
It's going to be a little hard for me to talk about. So him and Samantha struggled a lot to have children. And that's something I'm going through, and I don't really want to talk a whole lot about that. But to want that so bad, and that you be able to have that and pour your life into that child, you honestly saw a change in Kyle Busch as a person, even on the track, and how he went about in victory lane and his interviews. Look at his last interview. 6'9", my wife's in California. Like goofy Kyle. You got to see that part of him. But back when he was winning a lot, and
way before he had kids.
Way before he had kids, everybody looked at him as an arrogant asshole and all this and that. And I can understand it. I mean, things can change people, and I think him having Lennox and Brexton really changed his life in the terms of being able to have fun and not take everything so serious where it absolutely ruins your day if something goes wrong.
But that kid was want to be the best at everything he did, and he had that drive, wanted to do it. And talk about being an arrogant asshole. I remember at Bristol one year when they do the drive-in, like the drivers could come out and, hey, your name, they give you your name and everything. Brad Keselowski came out there and said, "Kyle Busch is an ass." Me and Dad were there, man. That was old Brad.
Everybody's seen it.
Brad.
On the broadcast, Carl Edwards talked about it a little bit when they both run for JGR, that they were ready to fight on a Wednesday, or is a Tuesday or a Wednesday meeting. He said, "Let's go." They went out in the hallway, and Carl said they had the most beautiful and respectful conversation they've ever had in that hallway. And
that was on the Prime broadcast.
Yeah.
Before the race. Yeah.
In the pre-race show.
Yeah. Cook and
I think he put that face on because you got to have somebody to hate on. And I'm not in no means comparing Tyler Reddick to him this season, but Tyler Reddick's won five races now, and a lot of people are starting to get irritated because he's doing so well. And
how many people get irritated when Kyle Busch is winning?
Exactly. And like I said, I'm not comparing him whatsoever.
There's some people that feed into that more. Yeah. You know, Denny, he feeds into it. Bubba, he kind of feeds into it. Kyle, he fed into it. When people didn't like him, he could care less.
But the thing is, with Tyler Reddick, we're talking about, right. But take Kyle Busch, he was winning the truck race. He was winning the rally series. He was winning the Cup throughout the whole year. We just got Tyler Reddick just winning the Cup series.
Yeah.
But Kyle Busch was winning that Cup series events like he like Tyler Reddick's doing, also winning the other two series.
Yeah.
Insanely.
And it wasn't like once a year. It was
every
each
year.
Series 2, 3, 4 times a year. Honestly, I don't know if there was a single year where he went winless with all three series.
He went 05 to 2023.
Yeah.
And he continues to win in the truck series.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And I don't know about Xfinity or O'Reilly's or whatever the last couple of years, but he's raced trucks for the last
the last couple of years he's just been doing truck only.
Yeah, he liked him a truck.
Oh, dude, he owned the truck team.
The best.
He was a monster.
He was the best at the trucks.
I mean, the dude's got 69 wins in the truck series.
Yeah, nice.
102 wins in the O'Reilly series.
102, 103.
102.
Something like that.
That's 102.
Yeah,
63 in the Cup. 63 in the Cup, which is ninth all time.
Yeah, he was 234 total.
Total.
I want to know what the second place number is.
So for who? Cup?
In general.
Oh, I don't know. You'd have,
I mean, Richard Petty had 200 wins in Cup by himself. So he's probably upwards of second.
Oh, he's probably right there beside him.
Yeah, he's probably upwards of second. But I don't know if they didn't really have Xfinity and trucks.
200. Then who was next? What was that?
I don't know. Davey Allison.
Davey Allison was next, but he was only 102. I was thinking 102.
It was something.
It was 102, but they didn't have that. So
yeah. Well, they didn't have truck series.
So I bet it's just Kyle Busch, Richard Petty, but I'm not comparing, but that's what it would be. But,
well, that's what I'm saying. I bet it's to that.
Yeah, you're up there.
Up there.
But with Cup wins only with Kyle Busch, he's ninth all time with 63.
I'd like him to stay there.
Yeah, you got one. Danny might hit it, but anyway,
I think he's going to. But I'd like him to not.
But
my pocket is.
I'm sorry.
I know we're getting crazy on time, but hold on. But Denny Hamlin talks about if it weren't for Kyle Busch, he wouldn't be the driver where he's at now. And I can believe that.
I agree. How long they worked together as
teammates.
Teammates? Oh, my gosh.
Anyway, what you got funny?
Our phones are blowing up.
No, Cameron, unfortunately, wasn't able to make it today.
Poor Cameron.
Dang, I didn't even think about picks. I don't even know.
He was just asking about picks if we had picked yet.
Yeah. Hit him up. What's he think? Well,
I hadn't asked him yet. I'll text him.
I was going to say, don't let us know because I don't know who I'm
like
picking.
I'll be the first pick, right? Because my guy was finished lap down.
9th?
Yeah, Blaney.
I think I finished 9th.
Let me look.
Who'd you have?
I have Blaney.
You had Blaney, so you're going to go
Blaney.
Who'd you have?
Well, Byron.
He had
right. I had Byron. He finished 9th.
He had Bowman.
So I go first.
Yeah. No, I'll go.
No,
first.
I go last.
You'll go last.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's fine. I don't know who I'm picking.
I got 7. Blaney got 7. Yeah.
Did he get 7?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're going last. I'm going next.
That's a first for me. I actually got more. Anyway,
You won.
Hey.
I finally. I feel like I've been on the bottom.
Oh my gosh.
Anyway,
Past couple times I've been the first one to pick because every time I pick
That's okay.
a driver I think is going to do really well is done terrible. So
yeah, I think the same.
I think it's funny how I never picked Carson Hocevar and he finishes. He has great finishes or won Talladega, and then when I pick him, every time I pick him, he's either a lap down, out of the race, or just towards the back of the pack.
What's the points update? Do we have an update?
No, not yet. I should have done that today, but I forgot. I'll get it tomorrow.
I was just wondering.
Oh yeah, we got a long season still.
Oh, I know. I was just
I'll do
I had
tomorrow.
1 or 2 good weeks, and then I tore those couple of good weeks up, and now I ain't towards the bottom, but I was number 1 for a little bit there, and I was happy.
Yeah.
And then I took a couple games. Oh, I missed a week, and then I was a couple games. Anyways, sorry. All right.
Honestly, we could do a whole hour-long episode talking about Kyle Busch.
Oh, I think it'd be more than an hour. I think we could do that all day long.
Yeah, we can come back for a couple weeks.
But due to time constraints, I believe we're going to have to move on for now.
Let's talk about the 600 we had this weekend.
Yeah,
with the rain we had.
Yeah, so I was camping all weekend. I know y'all went to the 600, right? I got to sit in the camper the whole time because it was raining a majority of the time. Huh?
You didn't sit in the camper all the time.
No, I'm just saying it was raining the majority of the time. I set the awning out. I was outside for a little bit. Sunday was half decent. It was kind of drizzling. Shut up. It was half drizzling. It's half drizzling. I watched the Truck Series that morning till they called it. I watched.
You talking about Sunday morning, 10 o'clock?
Yeah. Y'all were at the track and didn't walk in there. I don't.
They didn't have
understand
tickets.
We didn't
Oh,
have
your
tickets.
Cup Series tickets. Most
Listen,
likely
I'm
would've
gonna tell you
worked.
something. We was tailgating and having great breakfast
cooler.
and everything.
Walk cooler in there. Sit in there for 2 hours. Go to town. Walk back out. Anyways.
Nah, we did. We set up
7:30
in the morning, people.
We had 2 canopies going on. We had 3 vehicles. We set up some breakfast, dude, and had 2 coolers full of beer. Oh,
Y'all.
then he wants to say something about it. Anyways,
I watched the Truck Series
I'm
race
glad you
that
watched
morning.
it for us. Hey, no, you had it on your iPad.
No, you had it on
No,
the iPad.
I had
Yeah,
it
so
on-
then I
I
had
watched
to have my
Truck
phone.
Series.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, we did the same thing. The
Yeah.
difference was I was in South Carolina. Y'all were at the damn track.
We at least got to hear it.
That's true. You're never mind. So
We
I watched,
heard a lot of cautions.
Yes.
I watched the Indy 500. It was the most cautions in the Truck Series race at Charlotte, by the way.
They had to put a time limit on it.
Yeah. Well, they told everybody in the pre-race that it's not going past 12. So they told
Yeah,
them
they had
well
to.
ahead of
Well,
time.
yeah, of course.
So
I got pissed
I watched
off.
the Indy 500 after that. That was the best time of the day because I got to go fishing a little bit. We walked around a bunch. I left the plans for whenever we went back here and there. Actually, I think I ate a fat sandwich. Took a nap too.
Hey, what was on the fat sandwich?
What was on the sandwich? Ham and cheese.
That's it?
I had some Doritos.
On the sandwich?
It was amazing.
You should put it on the sandwich.
It was. It was good.
Where you been at the beach?
Anyways, now I was in South Carolina.
At the pool?
Anyways,
All right.
It was amazing. But I took me a little nap. Had some random kids that just walk up and looking at my fireplace. But that's a story for another day. But I watched 500. We walked around. We went fishing a little bit. No luck whatsoever. It was terrible. We hung out.
Was down.
Well, every time I threw the line out, I'd snag some random fish line in the water.
Oh, anyway.
It'd be I got a free lure. I got a little rooster tail, but it was
Yeah,
trash. Anyways,
All right, anyway.
So then we cooked supper. We walked around, cooked supper, and then started at 600. And I watched. It was drizzling where I was, like raining. It was raining where I was. You know, it was fine at Charlotte, but it was raining where I was.
Yeah.
And I got to watch a little bit outside, a little bit inside, and went back and forth a little bit. Got to do a walk here and there whenever I could. But man, the Charlotte 600, I thought it was a good race.
It was a great race, man.
Yeah, I didn't have
the Coke
I didn't have any complaints really.
The Coke 600 has
Besides Chase wrecking himself, but
yeah,
hey, man, he
the
stepped over the
stigma
line trying to get grip.
it happens.
The Coke 600 has the stigma of it being so long, it's boring, and there's not a lot of good racing.
Man,
What?
Now,
It's always good racing.
Now, hang on. I did stay till lap 200 when they did the second stage break.
okay.
And then I left.
Loser.
And watched it on the way home. I had a major migraine, and if you are about 6'6" and 400 pounds, don't get seats there. I was so uncomfortable.
He's done nothing but complain about the seats.
That was my only disappointment of the day. We got to go in for the pre-show in the infield.
It was free.
Which was Brad Paisley.
Yeah.
Which was Brad Paisley.
Yeah, had the pre-race concert.
Then Lee Greenwood come out of nowhere and started singing.
Come on now.
Come on, think about it.
Come on, you got it.
I'm proud
You
to
can
be
do
an
it.
American, or I don't know the actual name of the song, but
Proud to be an American.
Yeah.
we got to see.
I know I'm
free. Anyway.
Come on.
As someone who's never been to a Charlotte Motor Speedway NASCAR race and be able to go to the infield and do that,
It's a great
and
time.
then walk the pit row barrier
not
and
go with
see
us
all the
that year?
cars
I guess not. He didn't go
5
with
feet
us
from
that
my
year.
face.
Sorry.
I lost my train of thought, but
What'd you
anyway,
say?
I thought I said, did he not go with us? But no, it was just y'all were up at the front. We were parked at the back. We met up for a little bit
Yeah,
and went
yeah,
inside. But
yeah.
I don't think he was there.
Not last
For
year.
some
he
reason,
wasn't.
the year before.
No,
I went the last 2 years. This
he
is the
wasn't
first year
here.
I had.
His first time here at Charlotte.
That's what I'm saying. I thought for some reason he went
No.
before. Sorry,
No.
sorry.
He just said his first time. Was you not listening?
I thought
Anyway.
for some reason I remember us all walking in there, but I don't.
Not. He wasn't there. Anyway,
might have been Martinsville. It might have been.
it'd
it
been
wasn't
no
Charlotte.
problem.
Anyway,
Sorry.
tell us.
As
Tell
someone
us
who's
Just
more.
walking down the barrier,
Walking
getting all
down
the
there.
infield.
Infield.
seeing, God dang, seeing all the cars right there and being able to see the crew members, and
Yeah, pushing the
even
cars and
some of
everything.
them were talking to people.
Yeah,
I
they were
mean,
pushing the cars back up, get ready for the. Yeah,
They flew the Blackhawks in.
that was cool.
They had
Little
the
pre-race
Army
stuff.
guys parachuting in with the
Little Army
flags. I
guys.
mean,
Little Army guys.
Little Army guys.
I didn't say the little Army guys. They had the Army guys.
He's just about to say
It sounded like Little Army guys. That did it.
But you got the track president come out and
Steve O'Donnell.
no track president.
Oh, my bad. Yeah, my bad.
He come out
bad.
and talked a little bit and talked about the loss of Kyle and what Memorial Day really meant to him and the fans and all that stuff. And they swore in some new service members.
Not trying to jump back on the Kyle Busch thing, but the memorial service that
Yeah.
they did, the recognition
Yeah.
of them,
I
I thought
just
was
hate
awesome.
that they brought that the family was there.
No,
it looked
It
like
could have been optional. I don't know, but either way, I'm a grown man. I was about to cry for the whole
Yeah,
thing.
we
Yeah,
both
when
were.
they-
It was a struggle when I was in stands, dude.
boy.
It was a
It
struggle.
was
when they
bad.
started playing Amazing Grace on the
Man.
bagpipes. I had to
Oh,
look towards the sky.
Yeah, I had some tears for sure. That was, but you know what? I'm glad that they were there because they can see, and not
The
everybody.
impact.
People that are watching at home. We're a family, and we're there for them. No matter what they need, we'll do it as a whole family, as
Yeah.
a fan base,
They saw
team
the-
members, drivers, owners. It doesn't matter.
They got to
We're
look
there
in
for 'em.
front of him, see everybody in the grandstands that he made an impact on, and then turn around and look at the drivers
That were behind
that a
them.
majority of them have had some sort of impact with, and they got to turn around and look at that and realize
Yeah.
what he meant to the sport in general.
Yeah.
And
When
I liked it.
when me and Cameron got to our seats, because me and Cameron were sitting in the same section, and Caleb was sitting in another.
I was at the camper.
When we got to
in a
our
different
seats,
section.
I said,
Different section.
I said, dude, I'd never. I understand. I'm not comparing it to Dale Earnhardt by no means, but there's similarities.
Absolutely.
So many people. So many people had some sort of Kyle Busch memorabilia on for merchandise, whether it be a hat, a shirt. There were people with flags tied around their necks like capes. I even see one girl wearing cowboy boots with the M&Ms on them and the number 18.
That's awesome, dude.
Oh yeah.
They should have made some Hey Dudes like your Chase Elliott ones, like some M&Ms on like
that. That would have been cool.
Cool. Anyway,
sorry, I didn't mean to switch back to that.
No, it's
dude,
okay. It's okay.
You're fine.
That was part of the 600.
Oh yeah.
And you know, talking about the app when they were there. You know, they painted. We got there on Friday for the truck race, and they were already painting the 8 with Kyle Busch on there, and they was using a jet dryer to dry it. And Sunday for the 600 when everybody was there, Kurt Busch went out there and put, what was it, eight white roses out. You know, that didn't even move.
They left those there the entire race.
They did, but it didn't even move. Like everything was moving. You know, the cars go by on pit road, going by on the track. Those things didn't move not one time.
I saw somebody point out, and I noticed it during the memorial service, or whatever you want to call it, recognition, during the 600, when he said, you know, Brexton, your dad loved you and all that other stuff, the sun came out. That's the only time the sun came out.
Wow, dude.
And it was just for Brexton or the family. It was just for the family whenever that recognition came out. And I'm a grown man. I was about to cry.
Yeah, well, I think we all were.
I really liked what they did with on lap 8. They had everybody in the stands do the hold up.
I don't think they made anybody do that. I think that was
well, they didn't make
the community.
You didn't have to do it, but everybody did it.
The community did that. You know, there was a moment of silence, and the community.
Yeah. When I say everybody
out
did,
there.
everybody that I could see with my own 2 eyes was doing it.
Yep.
Yeah.
That was great. You know, now you know, people are doing it for the 3, now we're doing it for the 8. Man, it's just crazy. But anyway,
the 600 itself, I thought the racing was great. I didn't have anything
on track racing was
awesome. Yeah, I thought it was fantastic racing. The only time I went was 2 years ago, and Christopher Bell won rain shortened race. That's when we sat there for like an hour and a half, and then came back and hung out with y'all. We sat there we
sat there for that
hour?
rain. Remember that rain we had?
But we came back and sat there for another hour just for them to
we went back to the stands.
Yes,
But it's kind of the same similar as 2023.
Not quite.
No, 2024.
It was close, but it was a when I was there, it was good. It was a great race, and man, I thought really it was a great race this last year. A lot of emotions going out, and the racing, I don't think could have been better.
And old SUAREZ.
Yeah, old
SUAREZ was the pole winner because they didn't get any qualifying.
Yes.
Huh?
SUAREZ was the pole winner, right?
No.
Because they didn't get any qualifying.
No.
But he started.
He started up there, but no, he started in the back.
Yeah, I don't know where he started.
But anyway, did you know he won an Aspire car, number 7?
Yes, number 7. Same thing.
Kyle Busch won his last race in the truck, Aspire Motorsport. You know, that's the team. That's the team that he sold to.
SUAREZ started 14th. Finished first. Yep. Kyle Busch sold his
7
KBM.
Hey, 7 times 7, that's 14.
Yep.
Man, anyway.
KBM sold their truck organization and shop and everything to Spire. Kyle Busch drove the 7 truck to the win last week in Dover, or the week before in Dover.
Friday, Then
and Daniel SUAREZ for the first time since 95, 96, something like that.
Yeah, something
since 90-something.
Since the 7-1.
Yeah, it's the last time since the 7-1. Daniel SUAREZ drove the 7 to victory lane. I just think, I don't care who you are, I think there's something with it. I think somebody was looking down and wanting that 7 to win.
I think he definitely was.
Absolutely. Now, I mean, now that's Spire has only had 1 win in 2019 in a rain shortened Daytona race with Justin Haley.
Who? 77?
Yeah.
Or Spire?
Before the 77.
Yeah,
it was before the Carson Hocevar.
No,
Spire.
I'm talking about Justin Haley's the only one to have a win
and
in a
now,
rain shortened at Daytona.
Son, and now 2 of them. Carson Hocevar won this year at Talladega, and Daniel SUAREZ in the 7. And this year, Spire has stepped its game
brought it this
up.
year for sure.
Where is it? That flag.
It's over there, yeah.
Spire has stepped their game up this year.
Yeah.
Big time.
Yeah.
Trackhouse, I think, has taken a step or 2 down.
And speaking of...
I don't mean to talk anything bad, but I think RCR's taken a step or 2 back. And Spire, Spire's
I was
up there.
fixing to talk about that.
But hold on. SVG was in the top 10 all day.
Yes,
he
sir.
was doing very well.
God,
he
led
dropped back.
He did.
dropped back
I was
to
up there like,
16th
let's
at
go.
one point. He dropped back to 16th at one point in the first stage.
Yeah,
or it might have been the second
I
stage.
think there was a little bit of pit stops because there's a couple green flag pit stops we've had.
Yeah.
But he led laps.
He held his own. Now, after about lap 280, I'm not gonna lie, my wife drove home and I kind of fell asleep. But when I got home, I turned.
Sleepyhead.
I turned.
yeah.
I turned.
Oh boy.
I got home. It was about 10:30, 10:45. I turned turned it back on at home and watched till they called it.
Yeah.
But two things. We're just talking about how RCR was taking a step up, and
Back.
No,
RCR.
I think they're stepping up. Hey man, they got a couple.
we've seen
Kyle Busch has got a couple of top 10s. Austin Dillon top 10s here in a couple
we've
weeks.
seen a couple.
They were trying.
They've had some
compared to
faster
past
cars
years.
compared to past years.
Yeah.
But this season specifically, in terms of where they started and how they were finishing versus where
Okay, that's fair.
they finished.
Yeah, that's fair.
In the last 4 races,
That's fair.
we've seen top 5s, top 10s.
Yeah.
Even Austin Dillon, I think he finished 2 races in the top 5.
Yeah,
doing good.
that's fair.
That's what we're talking
I think we were starting to see the tide change with RCR a little bit. Now it's too early to judge, but didn't Austin Dillon get collected in one of the accidents this weekend?
He had his own thing, I think. But yeah,
I think he spun out
He
and
went
caught
to
the
he
wall.
went, he went to the back, or he went to the garage. If I ain't
But
mistaken.
other than that,
He finished 32nd,
Yeah,
Yeah,
he had,
he got
35
took out.
laps
he
down.
had
So,
he
got
had
in some sort of altercation
Yeah.
and fell a bunch of laps down.
but
Hey, Catherine Legg beat him though.
Hey, Catherine, talking about Catherine Legg with the Indy. She got wrecked out. To
No,
Indy 500.
but that wasn't her fault. That was
No.
very unfortunate.
Yeah, that was. It wasn't even her fault.
Man,
I
that
didn't
was.
get to watch
Yeah,
it.
She
it
was
wasn't
either
her
going
fault.
to plow the side of that car, and I mean split that car in two, or
Yeah, it,
she had to turn left and ended up spinning herself out. It was not her
Yeah,
fault.
because
I don't think.
we were when she came out for driver introductions and went down there in the infield. We also looked at each other like, wait, did she do all the laps or
Yeah.
whatever? So
No,
then we
no.
looked.
I didn't think she was going to do.
because we was down there. Then we looked and saw.
She
that.
wasn't going to do the whole 1,100 laps. I mean, she just wasn't
Is
going
she
to
the
finish on the
first
lead.
female to attempt the
Yep.
double?
Yep.
She wasn't going to finish on the lead lap. I don't care who you are.
The fact is though,
What race you
so
are.
so even if she wasn't on the lead lap, the fact is that you did 1,100 miles, 1,100
That's the-
laps.
That's the thing, though. She wasn't going to.
well, not
to,
after the wreck.
To do the 1,100 laps, you have to lead, you have to finish on the lead lap.
Yeah, you're right.
Otherwise, you did 1,052 laps because you finished 48 laps down.
Oh.
So I mean,
Yeah.
don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to say nothing bad. She's a hell of a lot better driver than me. I'm
Connor
sure.
Zillich
but-
did more laps than she did.
Yeah,
he
but
ran in all
I
3
just
series
it was,
this weekend.
and it's not her. I don't think it was. Man, you give her a Hendrick car, she's got a better opportunity.
Wasn't she an AJ
than
Foyt though in the
in
Indy?
She
Indy
was.
car? But what was she racing in? What was it?
She was at BJ McLeod.
Yeah, you ain't finishing on the lead lap at Charlotte in that car.
She tried to.
No, yeah, absolutely. I mean, I give her respect, but okay, sorry.
I wanted to talk about
Did you know Ty Gibbs had the fastest lap?
Ty Gibbs, yeah.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say
Stage 1.
stage 2,
Okay.
In
Three.
stage 1,
4.
we had, I think, one caution for cause.
Chase Elliott.
No, Austin
I think it was
Cindric.
stage 2.
No, he
Was it
he
stage
ranked
one?
out at 93 laps.
Oh, so we had 2 cautions.
Well, because remember Cindric and Zillich got into it. Remember Cindric spun and
Was that stage 1?
yeah, that's stage 1.
Was it?
Because they're the first ones to wreck.
Okay.
Yeah.
Chase
Somebody
Elliott
else-
made
Chase-
it
Chase
93
was
laps.
Well, that's stage 1 because it ended at
Well,
100.
that's what I'm saying. He made it to 93 laps. That's what I was saying,
So-
son. Damn.
Well, I'm saying,
Cindric, I think it was lap 57.
I thought.
Something like that. 52 is, I think it's somewhere in the 50s. Old Cindric was coming in hot into 2 and got a little loose.
I'll tell you what, man.
And if it wasn't, I mean,
car
poor
looked
Connor
rough.
Zillich, he didn't have nowhere to go. That car was already sideways. He was trying to get it stopped.
Well, Cindric came down the
Cindric came down the track.
in 2, and then
And
Zillich didn't have nowhere to
Zillich
go.
had nowhere to go. He tried to lock him up, got the car sideways, caught the passenger rear quarter panel.
tore that thing up. He went straight through. He came around turn 4 going on pit road went straight to the garage.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Chase
They s-
Elliott right lap 90. Sorry.
So we had 2 cautions in stage 1. Chase Elliott spin. That was under his own power. Right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He got loose on turn 2.
They told him he got over the edge a little bit, stepped over the line, coming off 2. He was just trying to make speed, and he was up on the top. And
I think there was a lot of drivers
that doesn't make mistakes.
Their self-esteem was down. I don't know if they were a little off guard, but there was a few drivers that spun
the
or
race
crashed
felt
on their
different
own
for sure.
without.
The whole thing was off guard. But anyway, yeah.
Sorry.
I think that had something to do with some of the cautions that were going on.
I think who was on guard a little bit. I'll tell you what, Kyle Larson won that stage 1, and he was coming like bad out of hell.
He was fighting for that spot for sure.
The way them runs off turn 2 with his car, and
Dude,
the way
like a rocket ship.
The when you're in the stands and they come off turn 2 with a head of steam, it mind blowing how much run they got.
It looked like Denny Hamlin was doing about 55 mile an hour and
faster,
and Larson was doing like
20,
120 past him.
Oh yeah,
like the speed comparison in terms of passing. So I mean. He had quite a few good runs coming off of 2 in that stage and just hauling the mail.
You got the long back straightaway.
That's great.
And you don't have that on the front stretch.
The double dog leg like you do on the front. It's not a tri-oval. I got corrected this weekend.
Whatever.
Double dog leg, not a tri-oval.
Ever.
Hey, he ain't wrong.
Whatever.
I got corrected.
You don't have a long back straightaway. How about that? You don't have a long front straightaway because it's
you don't have a straight front stretch.
A little different.
It's bent.
Anyways,
in two sections.
It's got little Peronis.
Anyway, that escalated quickly. So Denny Hamlin got stage 2.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
He had a fast ride.
All the Toyotas, man.
Dude,
the driving from the Toyota groups.
It was a Toyota
race.
Fanatic.
Oh yeah,
dude. Like it was
boy.
Ty Gibbs, Bell.
All of them
Are up there.
Dude, there's
Reddick,
5 or 6 of them.
Briscoe,
up there at the front.
Except for Bubba.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Bell. He seemed like he wasn't in a good state of mind.
I think your first forward was a little bit of Ryan Blaney.
Yeah, Blaney was fast too. I mean, he had some good runs.
Briscoe.
Don't get me wrong.
Briscoe got in that wreck.
I did pay attention in the second stage. Logano had some really good runs, but it was in mid-pack. He wasn't getting up there in top 10 a whole lot.
That's okay as well.
That's fine with me. But I will say that in terms of Fords, he was getting some pretty good runs. Yeah. I didn't see a whole lot out of Noah Gragson. Or was it Brandon Jones that drives a Ford too?
Who?
Brandon Jones?
Eric Jones.
Eric Jones Toyota with Legacy.
I don't know what I'm talking about.
Hey, Brandon Jones in the O'Reilly series.
Yeah.
For Toyota.
Yeah. Wrong series.
For Joe Gibbs. Did you know that? Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry. Anyway, so you had Tyler Reddick. Tyler Reddick.
Sorry.
Tyler
Reddick.
Not Turkey.
Turkey. He said, well, not Turkey.
We're so off topic.
Anyway, Tyler Reddick in the Toyota won stage 3.
Yep.
And in the 600, this is only race, so we have 3 stages.
Yep.
4 stages.
Which, man, if you're down in points, you have 4 total, but
4 total.
I was looking for stage. Everybody kept saying for case
3 for stage points.
Okay,
the final stage is the win, but whatever.
Everybody kept talking about it's a 3-stage race. I was like, there's 4 100 segments.
Yeah, man. If you were
segments,
but 3 stages, and then the 4th is winning. Yeah,
final stage.
So
4 stages.
Man, let me tell you what.
We're both not wrong.
Yeah, but let me tell you what. If you were 10th, 12th, 14th, 16th in points, man, this was your race to get it. You didn't win, so be it. Man, if you got stage points in every race,
there was a lot of stage points.
There was a lot of points up for grab if you could do it. You know what I mean? There was plenty of opportunity in this race, and some people took advantage of it. Some that I thought were going to did not. But man, it is what it is.
Yeah, you had the whole team of Joe Gibbs up running top 5 there for a long time.
Pretty much the whole race
until they got in an accident.
Yeah,
going down to turn 2. I tell you what, though, man. I mean, it was for the top 5, top 6 there for a while. They were bumper to bumper racing each other.
Oh, it was
side by side racing.
We've seen even 4 wide in some sections,
especially off the restarts.
Yeah,
the restarts were insane.
Yes, sir.
And that I like that.
It cracked me up because some of them were calling exactly what some drivers would do. Like one of them said Kyle Larson's going to go inside turn 1. come around the corner, inside turn one. You know, but they did that 2 or 3 times. Like they said which drivers were going to do what, and they predicted, or they just said what was going to happen in each turn for each restart. Man, they were spot on, which is awesome. I mean, tell you what, it was some great racing for sure.
I understand that track is a lot bigger than Martinsville.
It is.
It's a mile and a half, bud.
Yeah, obviously, but having internet at the track at Martinsville is great.
Charlotte has Martinsville. I mean,
hey,
Charlotte does not have Wi-Fi.
Charlotte has Wi-Fi.
I could not find it.
It said it on their social. They said they had it.
I don't know.
Which I agree. I tried to find it, but I didn't know where to go to. After I saw the social, I was like, I need to go back and try to find the social. So I
couldn't find it.
Here you go. Here's going to be a real question. I don't know what y'all are going to say.
Let me finish this one last thing.
Okay.
So if you don't have a receiver or a radio like you would rent at the track or buy for your own and take with you, if you do like I do, I've got a set of Bluetooth noise canceling headphones for shooting and stuff like that. I connect my phone via Bluetooth through the NASCAR app, and I listen to MRN or PRN, and it's normally maybe a lap down. Let me tell you, this was the worst I had ever seen because you'd hear 2 laps, pause.
Yep.
You'd be missing for 10 laps. All of a sudden you pick back up and now you're 3 laps behind on the broadcast.
Yep.
And it was awful.
You remember
should have been on Wi-Fi.
We started that at Bristol. We all went and got earbuds and tried that. Problem was
Bristol's so small.
They would
you get
say
6 laps
yes,
down.
They would say, you got one inside and you're watching them and you're like,
there's nobody inside.
You're the only person on the entire back straightaway. It's because they're 3/4 of a lap in front of when they said that. So you got to be careful at certain tracks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But normally at Martinsville, it's pretty level, except for sometimes you maybe get like 1 lap behind or at the most 2 laps behind. Sometimes you can refresh it and catch back up. But I mean,
I've never been a lap behind.
Charlotte, it was awful.
Yeah.
Caleb doesn't have that problem because he has his own scanner.
I use REC. Yeah, I went and bought the. Yeah, I did.
I won't say anything. Here's a question for you.
I got that at Darlington.
I know.
Anyway,
what track you like more, Charlotte or Martinsville?
Why?
Go.
In terms of comfortability and being able to see the whole track from where I was sitting,
you can see the whole track
if you're sitting up high.
Well, if you're row 5 at Martinsville, you can see the whole track.
That's true. That's true. There's not a bad seat in the house at either track, I feel. Yes, I was sitting row 13 and the track starts at the bottom at row 7. I was down in it.
They were free.
Which is definitely appreciative.
Yeah.
We're awesome.
Anyway, all right. Charlotte, Martinsville, what'd you say?
I'm saying, and Charlotte put on some great racing.
There's a butt coming.
But in terms of being comfortable for the size that I am, Martinsville, the bench seats in turn 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 are the
You didn't like straightaway?
The straightaway, those were bench seats too, weren't they?
So you like that too?
I mean,
the
whole place. I'm sorry. Hey, I'm sorry.
All right. Anyway.
He's going to be the odd
My
one
turn?
out. Yes,
He's
sir.
going to say
Charlotte all day.
What?
Love Charlotte, man.
I like me some Martinsville.
I love
short track racing.
I like me some Martinsville.
It is the center of everything with all that goes on. My favorite full total weekend is Charlotte, dude.
Yeah.
I love going there.
I want to go camping one weekend and do every one of the shop tours, as many as I can, and then stay in filling the camper for the whole weekend. I don't know if it's going to happen, but that's what I want to do sometime. But man, I like me some Martinsville. I've been a lot
with
more.
his brothers.
Yeah, I like it too, but Charlotte's my overall, man.
I like me some Martinsville.
The way the speed they carry, the way the sound is when they go off in 3, then the sound bring in kind of the sounds behind them a little bit when they turn off 4.
Yep.
Dude, I'm telling you, man, it is something else. And the way and I've said in every spot you can imagine, turn 1.
Yeah.
This side, I've said all the way down almost close to turn 4, but when you're down further down and turn toward turn 4, the way they dip and kind of go off in, man, that's mint, dude. That is so cool. Minty.
Yeah. And
superb. Excellent. I mean, what word do you want, dude?
To go back to the 6 hundo, I know I'm the one that changed the topic for a little bit, but
we love it.
Daniel SUAREZ ended up winning.
Under rain delay, but even then he was before the rain delay. He was battling it out.
He was holding his own.
He took some strategy
because of rain.
Yeah, well, he took some strategy play to get up front, and then man, he had 2. I think it was 2 restarts, And he had to hold his own, and by God, he held his own. You know what I mean?
I tell you what,
he wasn't going to until they threw that last caution. He was about to lose it, but
I would love to
man,
see
he did it.
how many laps he was really going to hold off.
He wasn't going to hold much more.
I don't know, man.
Then he had a heck of a run on him, and he was coming up, and
I would love to see a little bit more.
Then he stopped.
I would have loved to see a little bit more.
Yeah,
man. But,
for sure. It would have been a good race, but Denny, I think, would have ended
You think
up
that's going to
winning
be you think that could be a two tire call maybe later on, maybe next
that.
year?
Oh, if they use the
If
same
that's-
tire
if that's a-
compound
if that's
and
a- if that's
the
a
track
thing.
temperature
Yeah.
and all that other stuff that goes into it, yeah, there definitely going to be people that look into that for next year.
And talking about
Or the fall.
we're talking about the 600, but during practice, they ran faster lap times than they did the 600 previous year.
Yeah.
That's insane.
And
Because how cool
after
it was.
the
You know
rain
who had
delay?
the fastest lap in
Was that
practice?
Spinhouse?
It was Spinhouse. Spinhouse.
Yeah,
in
Spinhouse.
practice.
He was.
Yeah.
I think he was
practice,
one of
yeah.
the first ones out for
Yeah,
practice
he had the
when the
fastest
track was
lap.
dry.
Well, they said that the water, the rain washed away a lot
was
of the
real
rubber
green.
that was set
Real
on there.
green.
Yeah, so that was going to be the fastest times, and they did.
I will say, I think this is the first time I believe this has ever happened. They've had a lightning strike and a meteorologist on site.
I don't understand, but whatever.
What?
So they had a lightning strike about 6.8 or 6.9 miles from the track.
Yeah, usually it's
Right.
usually the regular. Usually
So
the time
it's
frame's
immediate 30-minute hold normally.
Yeah, it is 30 minutes.
But this, I think they wanted. They seen the weather forecast and they paid a meteorologist to be on site, and I think that was a great addition, especially if any track sees any kind of incoming weather
I think
for a
they do
race
that.
weekend.
I think they do it a lot.
It was. I mean,
But they had one at
They said,
Charlotte
"Hey,
this
the
year.
storm's moving in the opposite direction. It was almost 7 miles from here. Let's not hold them. Let's keep going."
Yeah,
And yeah, it was a caution for like 2 laps,
probably more, but yeah,
2 or 3 laps.
close
It
to
had
it,
some
yeah.
back and forth with it with the
Yeah.
caution.
and then they went green.
Well, they were trying to figure out what to do. Yeah,
Yeah.
And then the rain come in, and I left at lap 200. I maybe got 10 minutes down 485, and the absolute bottom fell out.
yeah.
I mean, it was pouring. It was to a point where we were going from 75 mile an hour to about 45 mile an hour.
Yeah.
when they were going back and forth, like, let me run some caution laps, then let's do one to go, then go to back stretch. The caution lights come back on. Bright one bout, it was going to come down a pretty hard rain. I was listening to MRN, and turn 2 they come across, and the guy that was doing our MRN said, "All right, I got to get my umbrella."
Yeah.
As soon as I knew he said he's going to have to get his
Yep.
umbrella, it's about to come
He's
down.
done.
I feel like, to me, that it's coming, and we might lose the track. We
Yeah.
lost the track.
Which, to be fair, out of 400 laps, it was
26 laps to go.
I think is what they called it. I mean, they got them. They got a lot more than I thought they were going to get.
The whole
into.
weekend
When I
got
was,
more.
Yeah, when I was looking at the radar all day long, man, they got so much more than I thought. So I'm
Yeah,
happy they got as
when
much
we
as they
went
did.
to the pre-show,
Yeah,
Pre-race show.
it was
pre-race
cloudy.
show,
Yeah.
Dude, clouds were out.
Yep.
And then Brad Paisley started playing. Clouds were still out.
Yep.
And then when Lee Greenwood come out, those clouds started to separate a little bit.
It got some sun out
I
there.
got some sun, then it clouded back up a little bit, and then like you said earlier, when they were doing the
everything
recognition
for Cowboys,
memorial type situation, those clouds just said, "We out of here, dog."
Yep.
Yeah. But yeah, I agree with that, man. But even talk about then, we was looking at it Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I mean, we didn't even think the whole 600 would even get in, or even come close to what we're going to do.
That's
we
what
did
I
on
mean,
Sunday.
yeah.
And I think the clouds parted. You know what I mean? Or the sun came out to get all that in for everybody.
Yeah.
You know? For the Busch family.
Oh, yeah.
For the fans that are grieving. The Busch family that are grieving. The teams, the drivers.
Yeah.
I think it happened for a reason, man.
Oh yeah, for sure. But no, the 600 was great. Daniel SUAREZ, an amazing win. Gosh, he needed that win. You know what I mean? With his new team, he needed that, and man, I think he's done a great job with it.
I think he did good.
I think he's done all right. But the
You think a little bit Kyle Busch is behind that car running that thing?
I think it's got a little. I think it's got a little piece to it.
with the 2 tire deal, maybe a little bit of
sure.
rain.
I think
Yeah,
it's got a
maybe
little
so,
piece
man.
to it for sure. But man, let's go.
Let's do
next
some
week.
picks.
Next week,
Let's do some picks. We're Nashville.
Nashville Speedway.
All right,
I got to say it because Cameron ain't here. Nashville.
he would say something.
Who's up for first?
I'm on for first.
Okay, so we'll
So
let
Grayson's
you go.
up first.
Um,
We're going to Nashville.
the whole thing, the the nickname that we gave me for the whole thing as being the NASCAR newbie is because I never watched a full season of NASCAR. I don't think I've ever watched a Nashville Cup Series race. I don't know who's going to do well.
I think Riley Herbst is going to do amazing. I would pick him.
Quit trying to skew my pick, boy.
Probably.
I know
Eric Jones.
Bubba.
Timmy Hill.
Cody Ware.
Bubba's probably going to hit a wall.
Yeah, I seen that. I seen that on Twitter or X. Somebody posted the stuff and he said, this guy posted, I hope Bubba smacks the wall this weekend. I'm like, wow.
He said, I can't wait to see Bubba smack a wall.
Hey, man. Sorry.
I don't even know. I don't know if it's a Toyota, Ford, or Chevrolet track. We talked about earlier about my picks. Every time I pick Hostfar, he's going to do bad.
Take your guess, man.
I'm going to take a guess and just say,
come on.
Maybe Chase Briscoe.
Okay.
He had a fast ride at Charlotte, and unfortunately, it was cut a little short.
I think I think Nashville's a mile and a third. It's not even a full mile and a half.
Right.
Anyway,
but
still
similar link track,
but it's concrete.
Nowhere near the same.
Concrete
in terms of racing.
Concrete.
So,
all right. So BB's up next.
Who's up next? No.
Are you?
Cameron had Byron. No, Bowman.
Bowman or
Wait,
Byron?
Is it Byron or Bowman? They're two different people.
He had Bowman.
Cameron had, he said Bowman.
So he wants Bowman?
So that's who he had.
Oh.
So did he change
I'm sorry. I thought he had Bowman this week. Sorry. I love that picture.
So it would be him next, right? Because Bowman finished further back than Byron.
And
Bowman finished 17th.
Yeah, so he's next.
Byron finished 9th.
Give him a call.
Is he available?
He's texting.
Okay. What?
So he had Bowman, name was Byron? What's going on?
No, he had Bowman last week.
Okay, so
he's thinking about it.
Tell him to hurry the heck up. He's had all night to think about it.
Who's that all day?
Who's that? Hello? Is that me?
No, that's his phone.
Oh, his dad.
It was calling. It was calling on my iPad too.
It was on the iPad.
So Cameron has picked Hamlin.
Hey, not a bad deal.
Okay. Am I up?
You're up.
Yep. Hocevar, Cam. No.
I said Briscoe.
Briscoe, sorry.
Briscoe.
Briscoe, Hamlin. All right.
I've got 3.
Oh, come on.
They're all past winners.
Here we go. Just pick somebody, man.
He has not had a hot year whatsoever. I'm going to pick Joey Logano.
Oof.
He's won there.
He has.
He has. He's done decent there.
I think Joey Logano.
Looking back on stats and stuff.
I think if he can pull it all out this week, he'll do all right. He has not shown me anything this year, much of anything this year, but
much of nothing.
We'll see.
The only thing that he had going for him this past weekend at the 600 was his paint scheme.
Yeah, yeah. But we'll see. What you got?
All right, man. So I'm gonna go with the past winner too.
Hey, you got one of 2 that I was gonna pick.
Hey, I'm gonna go with
1, 2, 3.
I'm gonna go with my homie Chase.
I was number 3.
I'm gonna go with my homie Chase Elliott. I think he saw that. This what happened this past weekend. We'll pull out.
He's already got 2 wins this year.
Yeah, I know
he's
got to win in Nashville.
Yeah,
so
boy.
he's got a guitar.
That is a good pick.
A guitar.
A guitar.
That is a good pick.
I'm excited to see what's going to happen.
I love Nashville. It's cool, man. A mile and a third concrete track. Yeah. I think it's cool.
Well, folks, we appreciate you guys watching this far. If you enjoyed it, share it with somebody who loves racing.
That's exactly right.
Hear me out. And I think you did. Kyle Busch win Nashville?
Yeah.
Well, we'll say the next race is for him too. Probably for the rest of the year.
Do you remember him smashing a guitar?
I do. That's why I'm trying to remember.
He smashed it?
Yeah, boy.
He's got Kyle Busch has, I'm pretty sure he's got 2 wins there. One of them he smashed.
Yeah. So
because he want to do that guitar smash like some guitars.
So just like this week where everybody's racing for Kyle, it's probably going to be the rest of the year or more. Nashville's going to be for Kyle too.
Absolutely.
I think honestly,
probably
every race the rest of the year is going to be for Kyle.
Yeah.
For sure.
But he's won at Nashville. He's won at every track.
Yeah.
He's won at Nashville. We're going to say it's for him.
Definitely. Every one of them.
But
race fans, we appreciate you watching. Tune in next week for our recap on the Nashville Cup Series Spring Race. Or they only got 1 race, right?
Huh?
What?
Nashville's only got 1 race.
Yeah. No,
Yeah, there's only one.
Okay.
One Cup
the
Series
only
race.
They all got
Nashville race of the year.
Hoover's there.
Who else is racing?
Hoover's there is going to have one race.
Yeah, Trucker Xfinity. Who else is racing?
I don't know.
One of them's racing. They always have at least two that year.
They're all three racing.
Yeah, one and only time that they go there.
We gotta have all 3 series racing at Nashville this weekend. Definitely watch, and it's on Prime.